Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 48th episode of the Morning Chisme podcast. Sister, it's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
I thought you were going to say Feliz Navidad.
It's your birthday.
I know.
56.
54.
54. I'm so sorry. 54. You look really great for
Thank you.
your age, though.
Thank you so much.
It is her birthday. She's actually 34, not
34, yes.
Yes, as of today, she has cumpled 34 years of age. Cumplió?
Cumpliste. Cumplió.
She's 34.
Yeah.
She is 34 years of age. How exciting.
I know, so exciting.
How are you doing? How's life?
I'm doing good. Life is okay. I definitely had plans for this weekend with the girlies. You know, we're going to go out. And I decided that I just didn't want to do that.
And that's totally fair.
Yeah, and so I just stay home and chilled.
As you should. As you should.
It was definitely, I was having so much anxiety. You passed me the anxiety.
Oh my God. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're always anxious about going downtown, and then I had ansiedad.
Dude, I just live in constant state of anxiety.
Yeah.
It's just who I am as a person. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but I canceled just because I wasn't feeling it, and I feel like I didn't want everybody to go out and then expect a certain vibe from me, and I just was not gonna give that vibe. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
And also it was my time of the month, TMI, but I started and I was like, yeah, they're not going to get my best self.
Yeah.
And usually I'm great, and I was not great yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. It's totally fair. Also, going on in your period is literally the worst. You're tired, you're cramping, you want to cry. It's I
know, I cried all morning yesterday.
Oh my God.
And I was so sadness.
It's okay.
And then when I canceled, I was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the anxiety of anticipation to do something really sets you off.
Yeah.
Me personally, I love a good cancellation. So I was fine with it. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Obviously, whatever you want to do, I was there for you.
Yeah. It was good. And I just, I just felt uncomfortable going and anxious, and I didn't want to pass the vibes on to others. And my girlfriends, you guys are the best. So everybody was okay with me canceling, and they were feel better. And I was thanks.
Yeah, sister. I mean, and we get to kind of do a little celebration next weekend, because we're going to be in the 305.
The 305.
With Mr. Worldwide. And Alejandro.
Yeah. I think that's
excited.
what also gave me a little bit of anxiety. I was I have to go ham for my birthday and next week.
Yeah.
That was just whoa, I don't have a lot of that anymore.
A twofer?
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, I need a one-fer, and that's it.
I totally understand. Thinking about going out multiple weekends in a row is a lot. It's a lot.
And then going out in Miami is a lot.
Really?
Yes.
I've never
used to
gone
go to
out.
Miami a lot.
Oh, wow.
To visit my best friends when they lived there.
That's amazing. So what's the vibe there?
It's definitely bougie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, period.
Yeah, so I'm excited. But yeah, 34 is going good. And it's going to go even better when I meet Raulito.
Oh my God, I know, dude.
Hi, it was my birthday. I had a panic attack, but I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, the girlies have been sharing about their experiences with the meet and greet. And I'm it's kind of giving strict.
Yeah.
But I am a little nervous. I'm excited. What am I going to tell him?
I know, we don't have a lot of time.
I only 30 seconds. So I want to practice what I want to say. But at the same time, I'm oh my God, I'm going to be starstruck.
So he can't sign anything?
I don't know. Some people get stuff signed. People are you can't kiss him, take videos, do live recordings, or screen record your screen. But then I see all of that on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I'm how strict is it?
Yeah.
I will be asking for a little video on my phone.
Yeah.
And if he says no, what's the worst? He says no?
Yeah,
okay,
says
that's totally fine.
But you can get a picture.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, fuck. We paid an arm and a leg.
Yeah. I would like a little autograph.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, take something of his. I think that's what they're...
Well, I got the vinyl of Cosa Nuestra, and it came with a poster. I was wondering if I could maybe roll it up and take it with a Sharpie and be can you sign this for me?
Yeah, take a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
I hope I don't get it stolen.
Why would you get it stolen?
I don't know. I've heard of other people stealing other people's merch at concerts.
Oh, well, fucking keep it on you.
I will, obviously.
I mean, yes, but
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be his last concert of the Cosa Nostra tour here in the United States.
Yes.
And I just can't wait because I feel we had so much fun at his concert in Salt Lake City.
I know. And it's also our other sister. She's been on the podcast, Paula. It's her first concert ever.
I know.
So imagine the experience. You're going to your first concert and you get to do meet and greet with Raul Alejandro.
And it's, Raul Alejandro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And it's in Miami.
I really love when we go to concerts out of town because we make it a whole experience. It's not just like going to a concert. We just like go and visit the city and stay there for a few days. Like we're going to be in Miami just like a couple of days. It's really like 2 days, 3 days max. So if you guys have any like recommendations for what we should do, we have a very limited amount of time, but we would love to know like where should we eat? Where should we go throughout the day?
Exactly.
Because we do have time for that.
I always get like a really big gust of wind when I go into other places. Like I feel like I can be up till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in Houston, I'm like, no, I'm a goner by like 11. But like in Miami, I will be awake at 3 a.m. you know?
For sure.
And, we are attending the after party, which for us, it's actually before the concert.
Right. The day before.
There's 3 in Miami and there's an after party on Saturday. And we're going to the after party on Saturday. Before the show on Sunday. We were lucky enough to be invited, so we're so fucking excited. It's gonna be so fun. And I haven't been to Miami since I was like a child. We went to Miami as a family.
That's the last time you've been to Miami?
I can't remember if I've been as an adult. Have I been as an adult? I feel like given my track record as a human, you'd think I'd been to Miami as an adult, but I haven't.
That's so crazy. No, Miami is fun. I enjoy Miami.
I just like the vibe that everything is Hispanic. I love that.
Yes.
And the fact that Dad had the opportunity to either make us to Miami girlies or Houston girlies, and he chose Houston.
I know.
Jail.
I know. I will say this. The drivers there suck.
Okay. So I need to mentally prepare.
Yeah. You
mentally prepare.
Yeah. Gives kind of like New York vibes. Remember when we went to New York?
Yeah, it was scary.
You were traumatized. And so was I.
Very much so. It was a little scary. Not the vibes.
Yeah, but, we're excited. We'll be there this weekend, literally in a couple of days.
Oh my God.
And
a couple of days.
We'll update everybody when we come back.
I'm taking both of my phones.
Yeah, you should.
Oh my God. I wanted to buy Meta glasses or Ray-Ban Meta glasses so I could record the experience, but I'm scared they're going to kick me out and I cannot chance it.
Yeah, you can't. Just don't.
Chancing it would just be like such a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is just like, you don't chance this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But where are the rules?
I don't know. People keep talking about, but my mindset, I'm like, okay, it's the last meet and greet.
Yeah.
So they could be cool. Like they could be like, oh yeah, like whatever.
Yeah, like we don't have to deal with this anymore.
Yeah, like do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And also people are saying like if you ask him nicely, and I'm not going to be expecting anything. I'll be like, can I please take a video with you?
Yeah.
Te quiero.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to recognize you.
Probably not. Well, from what?
He's reposted you a bunch of times.
Yeah, but like probably not.
Well, we said that.
Yeah.
Whenever, I know this is so different, but we said that whenever we would talk about Ariana Madix,
yeah,
and she would post on our stuff and repost it and stuff like that. So like, you never know.
As she did recognize us when we went to
something about her.
That's so funny that she did. I wonder. I mean, I probably not, but you never know.
Yeah,
that would be really cool, but I'm not gonna expect it. I mean, he probably reposts everybody. Like he has like posted and reposted a lot of people, so we'll see. But I'm so excited. I'm counting down the seconds, minutes, and like literally think about it. It is 3 p.m. in this moment in Miami time. Like 6 days from now, we're going to be getting ready to enter the room.
Period.
I know it's going to
What time do you have to be there?
I don't know. They haven't sent me the email, and I'm getting really nervous. Like, send it to me.
Damn.
Apparently you get an email with all the details, but I haven't gotten anything.
Oh shit.
I know. I'm getting nervous. Don't give me that.
Okay, sorry. Can you email them?
My ticket says VIP meet and greet. You better believe I'm fucking meeting and greeting.
Yeah.
Okay?
Period.
Okay. Anyways, it's gonna be great. I'm pumped. The show's great too, so it's like we're gonna get to meet up and then obviously watch the show. So
it's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's a great start to June. It's already like fucking June.
I know.
Dude.
I know. And it's hot as fuck in Houston.
Oh my God, it's too hot. God. It's too hot.
And then we just got stuck in a monsoon.
Literally went to eat for lunch for Maria's birthday, and we were leaving and it was pouring fucking rain. Okay, my hair was fly. Usually on the pod it is questionable. My hair looks like shit most of the time, and I was like, oh my God, my hair looks so good this time for the pod. No, I got fucking soaked wet, and now it looks like just like very bad.
Just wet hair.
It just doesn't look good.
It gives wet dog.
Thank you. Love
kidding.
that for me.
Just kidding.
Not cute, not cuteness. But you know who was looking cute?
Who?
In her new hair and her new vibe and her new era. Karol G.
I know. Karol G is so beautiful.
I know. She's in her new era.
Oh, she looks so good.
I know.
She came out with a new song, Latina Forever, and I did not expect the crowd to go wild the way that they're going wild.
I know. I did not expect the controversy.
I know.
She came out with the song. I thought it was lit. The song is very good.
Super good. It definitely gave like Oye Mi Canto vibes. Like it was they said that she sampled Oye Mi Canto. Do you know what song that is?
Yes.
Okay, well I'm just wondering. And you know, she says in the song colombianas, venezolanas, puertorriqueñas, and I think dominicanas. I think, and people are just like,
people need to be so fucking serious.
I just feel like it is not that deep. For me, like there's so many videos that I've seen that people are like, oh, I'm from here and she didn't name us and like fuck her, I'm not gonna listen to her anymore, like, and I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? One thing is to not like the song because also people are saying they don't like the song, that the song, they prefer her like more intimate like heartbreak songs, but I'm like, she's not gonna be heartbroken forever. You know, she wants to shake her ass and titties pretty much, right? Like she literally says that.
Okay.
Tetas y nalgas, okay, in the song. And so I'm like, what do you want her to do? Like she's gonna like switch it up a little bit.
You can never win with these people.
I know.
You can never. It's so strict now. You can't laugh at shit. You can't say anything.
Yeah.
People are so mean. Like, it's not that serious. Like, she didn't name Chile. Who cares?
I know.
Like,
I've never been like, oh, she didn't name me, like, and where I'm from, like, I'm never going to listen to her again. Do you know how many artists out there will name, I think the only song that names almost everybody is that Mark Anthony song with Gente de Zona, where they're like, Miami me lo confi-, you know, like that. What is it called?
I don't know the song name,
but I'm pretty sure that they name like everyone in that song, but that's about it.
I know, but if she did name everyone, the song would be long as fuck.
I know.
I just don't think it's that serious. Like, I understand wanting to be named in the song. I do get that, but like, that's like saying in like Titi Me Preguntó where Bad Bunny's naming a bunch of women's names, like you're upset because he didn't say your name. Like, it's not that serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. La Gozadera.
Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But I do get it because like I get the aspect of people being like, the song is called Latina Forever.
Yeah.
Like she should have just named more of us. But like, who cares? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no one cares.
I truly don't. I personally didn't think it was that deep.
I would have never even thought that was a problem.
Me neither, until people made it a problem. And people are like mad. And I'm just like...
People love to be angry.
Yeah,
people love to be fucking angry.
You are literally giving your energy to something so dumb. Like, it's a song. Either you like it or you don't, and move on.
The whataboutism of society today is actually so insane. Like, what about blah, blah, blah? Like, no!
I know.
Fucking yeah.
I know. I know, because seriously, I was just like, are we serious right now? Like, I feel like Chile is usually a country that doesn't get named a lot. It's usually, you know, Colombia, Venezuela, you know, just like even Ecuador, like, you know, Mexico. Like, you hear these countries a lot. They're very popular. Chile has never been very popular. I feel like they don't say Chile in a lot of songs. So I didn't listen to the song and be like, oh, I'm never gonna listen to her again. Yeah. She's the fucking worst. Like, no, I just like, great song, Carolina. Like, let's
8 per usual.
Yeah, you 8.
But I never see this kind of energy towards a man.
Right. Because it's like really all about hating women.
Literally. And then, okay, the other side of the coin, because apparently there's multiple reasons to hate
the song that's like 2 minutes and fucking 39 seconds.
If you don't like the song, just fucking next, okay? You can shuffle your shit.
Free will. You don't have to listen to it.
Apparently, people are saying that Karol G took, I don't know, she tried to copy Rosalia and Anita. And I'm like, oh my God.
The Rosalia thing is so crazy to me because Rosalia is not even a Latina. Yeah. It's like I'm sorry, and this is no hate to Rosaliers. Like, we love Rosalia.
Yeah, you know, Rosita's fire, but like, be serious.
But be serious. She's not even Latina, and you're over here saying that she is stealing. They're like, oh, she stole this from like Rosalia. Like, I hate to say it, but like, if anything, Rosalia has stolen from the Latino culture. You know what I mean? Like. And once again, no hate to Rosita, but like, you know, like, let's be serious.
Or not even stolen necessarily. We're taking inspiration. Like, everything is a copy of something else. Nothing in today's society is original. Nothing.
Yeah, there's no original thoughts anymore, guys. No. Like, you have to understand that other people have probably thought about this too.
Yeah. And the thing is, Karol G like took inspiration in the song and the music video from other things. Yeah. And you're saying that she copied Rosalia and Anita, but
they were saying that she copied Tate McRae too. Excuse me. And Anita, because she also did a music video in the snow. So the snow's not for everybody.
You know how many fucking bitches have done videos in the snow?
Yeah.
In bathing suits?
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
I just think that they just want to pin them against each other. And I've heard this rhetoric before. People say that Anita does not fuck with Karol G, that they don't get along, that they have like some sort of beef, and like their fans don't like each other, which I was unaware of. I didn't know that either. Anita and Karol G had beef. I think they're both great artists, and that's it. Yeah. And then there's apparently beef between Rosalia and Karol G. Where do y'all get this?
Rosalia too?
Apparently.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, what's going on?
I don't think it's beef they even know about.
I remember at one point it was like Nati Natasha and Becky G versus Karol G. Do you remember that?
Oh, because Karol G didn't want to do Sin Pijamas because it was like too sexy for her or something?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I think Karol G, it's kind of like, okay, I'm not saying that they're comparable because obviously one is way larger than the other. I'm not saying that. But they treat Karol G like Taylor Swift in the Latino community. It's very weird. They like compare her to everyone. She always has beef with people that she probably doesn't even fucking know about. Like, it's very strange. Yeah. Because she is the most popular Latina artist right now in today's, like, I would say in today's world, she is the most popular.
Right.
And I feel like people always say like she's a Latina Taylor Swift, which I agree. I think that she's the largest right now. But I don't think she's just out here beefing with people.
I know. I feel like it's beef that people create. Or she could be. But, like, we will never know, you know? And I just feel like the fact that there's, like, the song just came out.
Also,
it's, like, 2 days, dude.
Like, so the whole, like, her in the snow in the bikini was supposed to be, like, homage to, like, RBD.
Yeah.
So, like... So, like, but, like, I'm confused to, like, what the problem is. Like,
I guess because they thought she copied Anita.
Oh, my God. I feel like so many people have done a song in the snow.
I know. Is the snow, like, accounted for now?
It's always, like, the snow belongs to someone. This belongs to somebody. This vibe belongs...
It's such a weird
It's always,
concept
to
live by.
It's very strange. No one can do anything without it being, like, gate-kept.
Which is so weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Like, so-and-so does this. Like, this other artist can't do that. Like, please be serious. There's only so many ideas people can come up with.
I know. Like, there's really, like, so many seasons. So either she films it in the snow, the fucking rain, the sun, the beach. Like, what the fuck do you want her to do?
I know. And then when people thought that Mañana Será Bonito was, like, a copy of Un Verano Sin Ti, please tell me what song sounded like. People are like, oh, the cover. And I'm like, they look completely different. They're just summer vibe.
Yeah.
Are we gatekeeping the summer?
I guess we are.
It's just weird.
She can't have the summer. She can't have the winter.
No.
What else? What can she have?
Right? It's very weird. It's very weird.
And the fact that, like, people are literally trying to, like, cancel her. Like, just like, oh, we're not going to, like, listen to her anymore. I'm like...
Then don't.
Then don't.
Like, it will be easier to get tickets for her next tour.
The same fucking energy that you're having right now with, I'm never going to listen to her again. I expect that same energy when she comes out with a new different tour.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. People just love to hate.
They do.
And as a hater, I hate too. Yeah. But, like, I feel like this is, like, unnecessary. Yeah. Like, let's be serious.
Do you think we're just saying that because we're Karol G fans?
No, because I feel like even when I don't like someone, I'm like, okay, that's a fucking stretch.
Yeah. The whole, like, not naming more Latinas was such a stretch.
I want to make a TikTok about it, but I know I'm going to get dragged. Drag me. Do it. Because, like, as a fellow small country bitch, like, I feel like there's only one song I've heard them say Chile, and it's in Fumeteo Remix when Eladio Carrion is talking about how her ass is in Chile and her face is in Canada. That's literally the words. That's literally the only time I've ever heard it.
And La Gozadera.
Oh, that one too. But I haven't heard that one. Or if I have, I don't know what.
Yes, you have.
But I don't know.
It's like a
classic.
Yeah, with Mark.
Oh, yes. Mark Anthony. How's he doing? What's he up to? He married someone really young.
I know.
Well,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Anyways, you know, we're wrapping up the beef and opening up another beef. And honestly, this beef, I kind of like see the beef too. Like, people are annoyed. Okay, so a couple of days ago, SZA's on tour with Kendrick Lamar, and she brought on stage Justin Bieber at the LA show to sing Snooze with her. And people were seeing that he was being a very like flirty with her on stage. I don't think she was doing anything.
There's a lot of like takes on it. So it's either people are saying that he was being flirty, people were saying he was Fenty folding. Did you read that?
Fenty folding.
It's like when he's like on drugs and he's like about to like I believe that's what it means. Let me look it up before I
Fenty fold.
Yes, Fenty fold.
What does Fenty mean?
Fenty.
Oh, fentanyl.
Yeah.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl fold.
Is that how you spell fentanyl? Fenty?
Yeah, it's like a bending, like when
you're too fucked up.
Yeah, so like she was like fucking raising him up. People were saying that her energy was like making welcoming. You know, there's just like a lot to it, right? A lot to it.
Yeah.
I personally think it was a Fenty fold after going down, you know, the little rabbit hole of what a Fenty fold is. Because he never really opens his eyes. And I feel like SZA was mostly like...
guiding him on stage?
Guiding him and just being there like, hey, like... just being like the sweetheart that she is. But at the same time, like, hey, we're performing. Yeah. That's the way that I saw it. People are like, he needs a black queen. He like... you know, like, there's just like so many like different things that people are saying. Which, you know... if Justin Bieber needs a black queen, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But he needs to divorce his wife first.
Obviously. But I didn't take it like that. And then there was also people being like, oh, SZA was like flirting with him. I don't think SZA was ever flirting with him.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that.
I'm telling you, there's like so many takes about this on social media. I did not even
know what a Fenty fold was until this conversation.
Yeah. And so when people were like coming at SZA like, oh, like, literally women coming at SZA like, oh, why would she be flirting with Justin Bieber like this? I'm like, where the fuck was she? Like, they were performing. They were putting on a performance. This man couldn't even open his eyes. Like,
yeah. I did find the kissing of the hand really uncomfortable, though. And it was on his behalf. I'm not saying that she did anything. I don't think she did anything. But... until this very moment, because I did not know that was the theory, I was under the impression that he was kind of being a little too inappropriate on stage, and he did look like he wasn't in a sound mind.
Right.
I feel like he clowns his wife a little too much for me. Honestly, like, if I'm being real, this is my opinion about Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. I think that he doesn't respect her. Right. I don't think he respects her. I understand that he's going through like a lot in his own life, and you know, he's dealing with a lot, he's struggling with a lot, but he clowns her a lot.
Yes, and this is not just based on what happened with SZA. Earlier this week, Hailey Bieber was on the cover of Vogue, and instead of like, who is running their PR? Because they could have done something big here. Justin could have posted his wife and praised her up and down after literally everything that she has fucking been through postpartum, right? Like, they have dragged his wife left and fucking right, and you had the fucking chance to write a beautiful post on your Instagram, and you decided to talk about how one time you got mad at her because you felt like she disrespected you, and you told her that she would never be on the cover of Vogue, and now you're like sadly mistaken. Like, sorry, Hailey. Like, sorry I fucking said that to you. Like, what a weird thing to say.
I'm sorry. Divorce. And it's not even the fact that he decided to post that on Instagram that's the divorce part, is that he knows the narrative that's being ran with his wife. She just had your child. Hailey's postpartum. She's dealing with all this hate from the Selenators, which I don't think Selena like necessarily like that's not really her situation. It's more like the fans.
Actually, I guess like Vogue posted Hailey and Selena liked the post.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you have your husband, the person you just had a child with, the person that you're with like in partnership, post that. I would be so fucking hurt. It's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful because now he's well aware of what people think of their relationship. If you are not well aware at this point, then you need to pay attention. You could have taken the time, like you said, to write a really nice, beautiful post, or even just say, so proud of my wife. That's all you had to do. But no, you decide to air your shit, and now it's building further narrative that you hate her. Yeah. Please set her free, because I don't think she will.
And then he changes the caption.
I saw that.
And he has like 294 million followers on Instagram. I need to be so serious. Like, people are gonna see it, people are gonna screenshot it, people are gonna talk about it. Like, what is not clicking here? Like, at least until you get a fucking divorce, try not to be an ass, because people are dragging her left and right. Like, she can't even enjoy the fact that she was on the cover of Vogue because somehow you made it about how she was never going to be on the cover of Vogue. Like, you dragged her instead of praising her.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you didn't really have to do anything. You didn't even have to post it.
Yeah, you didn't even have to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Like, if you literally hate her so much as it looks, like, just leave her be. Yeah. Let her enjoy her little Vogue cover. Not little. It's a huge deal.
Yeah, and she looks gorgeous.
Enjoy it.
She looks beautiful.
And now, because now it's not about her getting the Vogue cover. It's about you making this weird ass backwards comment on your Instagram. Yeah. And now everyone's talking about how you hate her again.
Yeah. Like, when it had kind of died down just a little bit. Not a lot, but it had died down a little bit. And I just, like, I have to be honest. If I was married to someone like Justin and he talked about me that way and posted me that way, I would get out. I would get a divorce. I don't care if we have children together. Like, dude, you don't like me. No. Like, you may love me, but you don't fucking like me. So what's the point of being together?
Yeah. There comes a point when you're in a relationship that you have to, like, kind of take a step back and be like, okay, like, yes, she probably thinks about it like, yeah, I worked so hard to get this man, I love him, but like he's making you, like, please, like, we're not even gonna judge if you walk away. Just walk away. Like, you have so much life to live. Hailey's what, 26, 27? She's so young. Yeah, she's so young. Leave this man. Leave. I promise you, when she decides, like, yeah, you know what, I'm done, this is it, like, it's too much for me, she's gonna flourish. Her life will flourish.
But also, I feel like people are gonna blame her for leaving him. You know, because damn if she does, and damn if she doesn't.
Do you think that this is the last time he's gonna do some shit like that?
Absolutely not. I think she needs to leave him ASAP.
I think that people are saying, like, he's pushing her to the point of leaving because she won't leave him. So, like, he's doing everything he can to get her to leave.
That's so fucked up. Why can't he just leave?
I don't know. Their relationship is fucking wild. Why marry her if you're just gonna torture her?
I know. I feel bad for her.
And they just had a baby.
Yeah. He's not even one.
And the thing is, like, people could take bits and pieces of what they saw, but now there's a whole narrative you built.
Yeah.
Before, it was speculation that you hated her.
Yeah.
Now we know you do.
Yeah, because you said it.
Because you said it. Like, that's the thing. When couples when couples are famous and we're able to kind of grab bits and pieces of who they are, people can build a speculation and a narrative of what they think, and it might not be true. But when you put it out there, there is no speculation now. Yeah. You fucking hate her. Like, there's no way that and if that's your way of showing love, you need, like, to do it differently. Yeah. So that's so cruel. Yeah. It's so cruel and so hurtful. Like, at that point, just run her over. Like, that's what you're doing. You're running her over emotionally over and over and over again. Like, what's the point? And then for him to change it too, like, now you know that you fucked up. Yeah. So you only changed it because you're getting backlash. So it's like, you couldn't figure that out on your own?
Before posting it.
God. I wonder if she was sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, I can't imagine, like, being her and then having to sit next to him. I I would be so annoyed. Like, you fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Like, now all these people are gonna flood my DMs and tell me even more stuff.
I know. And she's so strong, dude.
No, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not worth it. Like, I wonder if her friends are sitting there like, dude, come on.
And she's beautiful. So, like, I'm not saying that Justin Bieber's not attractive, but, like, she could pull, like...
Yeah. And the thing is, like, she seems... I know everyone has, like, this perspective of her that she's, like, some sort of stalker or whatever. She seems like a nice girl.
Yeah.
Like, who's going through, like, humiliation in public. Do they have some humiliation kink? I can't.
Yeah.
Celebrities are wild to me. It's wild. It's wild. And I just hope that, you know... I don't think she's ever going to leave him. Do you think that Hailey Bieber will ever leave Justin Bieber?
I think that it'll get to a point. Yeah.
I mean, this is divorce, like, fighting, in my opinion. Like, this post about her Vogue cover, amongst everything else, would be a conversation of divorce. Like, you clearly hate me out loud.
Yeah. But she's still with him because she went to watch him perform with SZA.
Yeah. Damn. Damn, dude. Oh, that would hurt my heart. I would not be able to keep quiet after that. I would be losing my shit. I would post on my Instagram story, you know what, you guys? You're right.
He sucks.
He sucks.
Yeah.
Because people were talking about it on TikTok, and they were like, in the comments, are like, yeah, you know, maybe her ways of getting him were like not the best, but like, who deserves this? Like, no one deserves this. I just think it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't even be able to act normal with someone that does that.
Yeah, I really truly believe that no matter what people think of Hailey Bieber, like, she deserves a happy ending.
Yeah.
She does.
And she just had a baby.
Yeah.
How hard must that be? Like, I don't think the fans or the audience or people who talk about her have relinquished her from, like, their opinions. Like, let her live.
I know.
Ay, Dios. If I was Hailey, though, if I was Hailey's friend, I would be like, girl, I'm going to need you to be so fucking serious. Do you want to live this life where this man talks to you like this, like in a public setting to 290 million people? Like, and I know he's struggling, but like, at what point is like your own self-worth, like worth more? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she definitely loves him more than she loves herself.
Damn.
I hope she one day realizes that she could do better. Or maybe he needs to realize that he needs to treat her better.
Yeah. Something's got to give.
Yeah. Yeah. I did not think that... I mean, I knew they were always going to be a topic of conversation.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that would be in 2025 talking about Justin Bieber saying that on his Instagram.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Weird.
And apparently, he was caught... Or not caught. He willingly did it. He liked a picture of Ariana Greenblatt, who was in Barbie. She's like, yeah. So he liked her picture and said like, "I love you" in like the comments or something. And people were like, "That's so weird." Like, she's like 17, and then people were like, "She also looks like Selena." But I was like, okay, that's kind of a stretch.
That's kind of a stretch. But also, like, where's that energy towards Hailey?
I know. It's so crazy watching the person you love treat everybody else really nicely, but you get that long ass Instagram caption where he's telling people about how you were never going to be on Vogue in his opinion. I would end up in jail from anger issues.
I would have probably chosen violence, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I probably would have swung.
Not swung, but I would have thrown something.
The phone.
Yeah.
I'm breaking your phone.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Or your fucking fingers if you don't stop typing.
I know.
God, I'm literally deleting your social media at this point. Take his social media away.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just, if that's how you feel, why don't you just tell her that in person?
Yeah, like, have this conversation in person.
You know
and
what?
Then, like, don't post the Vogue cover.
There was a point in time where I felt like you weren't going to be in Vogue because, you know, we had just gotten in a fight.
Yeah.
And you disrespected me. But you know what?
So I dragged you.
And so I dragged you. And now you are, so congratulations, babe. Like... Some fucking men are so fucking stupid. It's insane to me. But anyway, let's move on from this. I really hope that Hailey one day wakes up and decides to do better with her life, because she'll see bliss, but this is not bliss. Like, is this worth it?
It's not.
Like, if I was in her position, I would really think to myself, like, is being married to Justin Bieber really that fucking worth it? Because, like, he's out here fucking clowning me, and he could treat her great in private, but, like, he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're never gonna live this down.
Right.
Which is so hard. Yeah. But anyway, on to the next. Did you see that Demi Lovato got married?
She did. Congratulations to her.
Little Poot got married.
Oh my gosh, Kathy. I know. Poot was
so funny to me until I realized that it's actually photoshopped.
What?
Poot isn't real. Yeah.
So Poot is AI?
No, not AI. But you know what Poot Lovato is? Have you seen the picture of Poot Lovato?
Yes.
So it's not like a nickname that someone came out with for just Demi Lovato. It's a picture that she took where she kind of looks like I'm assuming they got from like a potato. She kind of looks like a potato. Uh-huh. And then people called her Poot Lovato. And I thought it was so funny. Yeah. Like, Poot is such a funny word.
Yeah. And then it was Photoshop?
Like, it was a real, a real picture. But someone photoshopped her to look weird, and then that's where Poot Lovato was born.
Yes. I thought that it was an actual picture that was like a bad picture.
No, it is a bad picture in general, but
they made it worse.
Yes,
got it.
And therefore, Poot Lovato was born. And honestly, Poot Lovato is so funny.
Do you think that Demi gets mad about Poot?
No, she's talked about it before. She just thought it was a real picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Demi's funny.
Demi is beautiful, by the way. Beautiful. And I'm just so glad that, you know, she really turned her life around after, you know, she almost died of an overdose back in 2018?
Yeah.
And now she's married.
Good for her.
And I love that for her.
I know, and she looks so beautiful.
Oh my god. Well, she is just like so gorgeous.
Face card never declines.
Never declines. Like, ever since she was on Camp Rock, like, that face card has never declined.
Literally. Even with the bangs.
Even with the bangs.
That were like criminal, but looking back, I was like, okay, they're not that bad.
Yeah.
You know, but she's very pretty.
She was just, it was like a phase.
Yeah. I mean, the bangs were lit. I wanted the bangs at the time.
Yeah, you had the bangs.
Don't tell people that. I did have bangs. And they were like the heavy too. It wasn't even like a casual bang. It was like a fucking front and center. It wasn't like a hidden bang. You know, you can have a hidden bang. It was like a very bang.
The side swept bangs?
Yeah, it was a bang.
Yeah. Do you remember Camp Rock where they're like, Camp Rock?
Yeah. And she's like singing like... Camp Rock is actually so crazy to watch back. Because, you know, she talks about like being on drugs during that time.
Really?
Yeah. She was like... doing cocaine on Sunny with a Chance.
How old was she?
She was like 15, 16. She was struggling.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And I'm not gonna lie, like, my question is like, not that we've obviously like lived. Yeah. And I like just always wonder, like, where did you get it at such a young age?
Yeah. Well, but I mean, she was a star.
I know, but like the accessibility, I guess, is much larger, but like, I don't know, like
who would give it to a child?
Yeah, but at the same time,
it's a rich child. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like, it's so different.
Yeah.
But so scary too.
So scary.
Glad to see that she's doing so well though. And she also went through like a failed engagement. Remember?
Oh, with that weirdo.
Yeah, he was weird.
No offense.
Very weird.
Well, maybe offense to him. He was like obsessed with her.
And then he like cried at the beach.
Yeah.
And he got photographed. It was weird.
I feel like he wanted to be photographed. I feel like he called the paparazzi.
Him and Ariana Grande's ex-husband give me the same energy.
Yes.
Like, I was here for the check kind of vibe.
That's crazy.
Which is like wild.
It's like, crazy that Ariana Grande was married.
Yeah. For 2 years.
Yeah. Demi said, actually, I'm not going to pull the plug.
Yeah.
Remember all the tea that went down with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
She like talked about it and stuff. She was like, actually, I hate this man. No, I'm just kidding. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
honestly, good for her for realizing she didn't want to marry him. Because so often people marry someone and then later on get divorced and like shouldn't have married him in the first place. So good for Demi.
I know. I'm really happy for her. And she looked absolutely gorgeous.
Her dress is very beautiful.
She just like ate the fuck down at her wedding, which most people do at their wedding, right? But like, holy shit. Like, she looked so good.
So good. Loved it. Other big news. Actually, this is kind of breakup news. I know that you didn't watch some of the earlier seasons of Love is Blind, but Colleen and Matt
I saw
have broken up. And honestly, I say that's a win for her because he was scary. He was giving me scary energy. I was like, oh, you're marrying him?
Yeah, I feel like we're in the years of Love is Blind where we're going to see a divorce. Mm-hmm. Ashley and Tyler.
Oh my God,
they're getting a divorce. She went on AD's podcast.
Yeah, but apparently she didn't spill the tea.
I know, because apparently AD didn't know all of the information. I'm sorry. If you're coming on my podcast, I'm going to fucking do research left and motherfucking right. Mm-hmm. So I asked the right questions. What the fuck is the point of the podcast then?
I think it was more of like, come on this podcast because we're like in the same world realm.
Right.
And that way you don't have to answer too much. But honestly, Ashley, I need you to be serious. Okay, we all knew from like 3 looks at Tyler that he was bad news. Was the kid situation not enough?
I know.
Like, I'm sorry.
I know. Like, are we shocked?
No.
No one is shocked.
Not a single soul.
Not a single soul. So it's like, we knew he was bad news.
Bad news bears. Honestly, so Ashley and Tyler broken up from Love is Blind. Matt and Colleen from Love is Blind broken up. Then we have AD and Ollie having a baby, which is very exciting for them.
Very exciting.
He was on the season 1 of Love is Blind in UK, and she was on Love is Blind season 7 to 6?
6.
One of those.
Or 7.
And she had a failed engagement with
Krusty Clay.
Yes, and he said no at the altar.
That's the best thing that's ever happened to AD.
Literally.
And I'm glad because, afterwards they were still kind of like...
Trying to rekindle.
Not even rekindle, but he was just there. You know what I mean?
No.
And AD just deserves so much better than that.
So much better.
And now she's with Ollie, and I think they make a cute couple, and they're having a baby.
I know they are having a baby, and they're engaged, which is really exciting. Very happy for them. And then we have the royal baby of Love is Blind. Not to take away from Ollie and AD, but... Love is Blind season 1. Lauren and Cameron are having a baby. And honestly, like the royal baby of Love is Blind.
Yeah, literally.
Like they're the best couple to ever come out of Love is Blind.
And it was just like right off the bat too. Like probably because now people go on there for clout because they know what it's about, and they went on there,
organically.
Yeah, organically
during COVID.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, they're having a baby. They've been trying, I guess, for about 4 years. I didn't read too much into it. I don't know if they did IVF.
I didn't read either. I was just excited for the news.
Yeah, same here. So, really excited for them. And also really excited for AD and Ollie.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say, though, personally, there will never be a couple on Love is Blind like Lauren and Cameron. Yeah. Never. No one comes close. And people try to say, oh, like a couple of, couples are still together. They have babies. No. Lauren and Cameron are the blueprint. They're always going to be the best couple. It was so organic. It was so natural. Now it's just like 15 minutes of clout. It doesn't feel the same. Even if they end up together, married happily forever, it just doesn't feel the same. Lauren and Cameron were just it. And they're both really attractive.
Beautiful.
Like
both of them. She's gorgeous.
I know, she's gorgeous.
I mean, he's handsome too, but like, oh my goodness, like she's just so beautiful.
I know. I'm so happy for them. Good for them.
Yeah, good for them. I'm excited.
The royal baby of bet Vanessa Lachey is losing her mind.
Yeah.
2 babies? She's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep asking at the reunions.
Yeah.
She always fucking asks, are we gonna get a baby? Like, you have 2 now.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Well, no, asking. 3 because Alexa and honestly, it was so forgettable. What is his name?
I don't know, but I know Alexa,
and then her man
Jim.
No, it's like a Brett,
Brandon,
Brendan, Braden, something very like that. Something along the lines of those. But they have a baby. But I feel like they're just like, he's forgettable, and she's there. She's fabulous, but like they're no Lauren and Cameron.
Yeah.
And honestly, who else had a baby in season 1? From season 1? What's her name? And then the other one. What is Barnett and Amber.
They had a baby?
She's pregnant, or they had a baby, something like that. Oh. But honestly, like they're like just not iconic.
Yeah, they're not iconic.
She was annoying as fuck in my opinion.
They were just annoying in my opinion.
I know. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of annoying, okay. I hate to do this to my girl because like I always say this. I love Sheena Shea from Vanderpump Rules 3%. Okay. I can't fully hate her, not 100%, because she's that girl at times. Like there would be no Vanderpump Rules without Sheena Shea. There's a lot of, things that she can be, but she's a reality TV star. So I love Sheena 3% of the time. And as we know, The Secret Life of Mormon Wives season 2 came out a couple of weeks ago. Binged the whole thing. The very end, we get a conversation between Layla and Marciano, where Marciano says, actually, Demi wasn't the only one. I've been having an affair with Jesse, who's married
to Jace.
To Jordan. They're all J's. It's fine.
I know.
And of course, boom, cliffhanger. Layla's shooketh to the core. And we're all like, okay,
after she fucking smoked the pussy joint.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Criminal.
I know, but like it is what it is. I feel like Layla's just kind of funny in her own way, but like she doesn't try too hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have Marciano saying, I hooked up with Jesse. Yeah. And apparently it was like an affair. So Sheena, doing what she does best.
How is Sheena even part of the Secret Life of Mormon Wives? Sheeners, how did you get here? But you know what? Like, okay, what does she spell? Tell us.
Okay, so she had Jesse on her podcast. It was supposed to be Jesse and Demi coming to her podcast, but during this time was when they were having that contract issue. So I guess Demi and Jesse were not like vibing. So Jesse just came. So Jesse comes to LA to do the podcast with Sheena. Marciano is also in LA, and he's like, let's all hang out. Or Jesse was like, I haven't seen Marciano since Vanderpump Villa. Let's all hang out. They go to Tom Tom. Apparently, Jesse jumped on Marciano, was being a little too flirty for someone who's married and not swinging, because apparently she's not swinging in this marriage. And then they went to go see the Giggly Squad tour in LA for Paige and Hannah. And Courtney, Sheena's sister, was like, why is Jesse like have Marciano's hand on her thigh? Like it was weird. Like she was like, why is this happening? Like it's like kind of giving like vibes. Like what is happening here?
Like what kind of vibes are we getting?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is there something going on that we don't know about? So apparently after that, they all went back to Jesse's hotel room in WeHo and FaceTime Jordan. It was all fine. Marciano was there. Sheena was there. Brock was there. Jesse's hotel room. So then it's like 3 a.m. Sheena and Brock leave. They're heading to the elevator thinking that Marciano's going to go with them because he's staying at their house. He kind of stays back and they're like, what the fuck? Eventually he comes. Sheena was like, I didn't want to yell down the hallway because like I'm not going to do that at 3 a.m. He comes, whatever. They're heading to Sheena's house. On the way to Sheena's house, Sheena sees Marciano like texting like violently on his phone. Apparently he was texting Jesse, allegedly, according to Sheena. They get to Sheena's house. He's like, I'm going to go back to Jesse's hotel room. And Sheena's like, no, you're not. And Brock's like, no, that's somebody's wife, blah, blah, blah. And Marciano's like, well, you never know. She could be a swinger. And so Sheena's like, get confirmation on your phone that Jordan is okay with this. Apparently and allegedly, Sheena says that this took place where Marciano showed her his phone. He went back to Jesse's hotel room, and Sheena has their locations. And as we know, Sheena's always having
location whore.
Yeah. So apparently she has her locations, and she sees that they're both at the same place. The next day, they all meet up at Equinox because they're supposed to be at some event for something. She brings it up. Marciano's claiming they hooked up, and then Jesse's like, no, he didn't come back to my hotel room. Mind you, Sheena has the location. He went to some girl's apartment or whatever, hooked up with some girl in WeHo, and then didn't want to come back to your house to disturb you guys because it was like late at night. So he came back to my hotel room. So what do you think?
First of all, Sheena, why are you in this mess?
I know. And she was like, I don't have an NDA with like Hulu. I was like,
oh Sheena. My God, Sheena, I know. Like we're waiting for next season. You're over here spilling the tea.
I know.
I don't know. One thing about Sheena is like she does come with receipts.
And also she has so many friends.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel like she knows everybody's business. Like,
I know.
Sheena,
but how did she end up at the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is what I want to know. Like, I know the connection is Marciano, right? Marciano.
Because she asked me and Jesse to come on her podcast.
Oh, that's true too. But why did Jesse give her location?
I don't know.
That's like such a weird thing.
Why does she have everybody's locations?
I know. I would understand Marciano, but like...
because he's staying at her house?
Yeah. Even then.
And she was like, oh, like Marciano told me the same story he told Layla on the last episode. So she's like, it's hard to like understand what's going on because I have bits and pieces of the story. And so whenever Marciano went on his Instagram and posted like some 30-year-old Mormon housewife doesn't want me to blah, blah, blah at an event because she thinks that her husband's going to find out, he was talking about Demi. He wasn't talking about Jesse, which is so weird. Like, it's so weird. And I'm like, all roads lead to Sheena. All roads lead to Sheena. Like, how? She hasn't even been present. She's not a part of the fucking network. She doesn't know these people. And it all leads to Sheena. I always say this. All roads lead to Sheena Shea.
That is so crazy. I need Hulu to drop this next part like ASAP. Like, when is it coming? Is it going to be a surprise? Like, is it in the fall? Because now they're filming right now for what, season 4? Season 3?
I don't know.
When are we going to find out all of this information?
Because this has already been filmed. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, when do we find out? Because right now they're filming 2. Because it was Taylor Frankie Paul's birthday, so happy birthday, Gemini Queen. But she was like, one of the things that I don't want is any filming. I don't want film, like, being filmed on my birthday. So, like...
Yeah, and Miranda also confirmed on a podcast that they're filming. And they were all just at Macy and Vakayla's joint baby shower.
With Demi.
I know, and Demi was there, next to Jen.
Why?
What's the tea?
Now, people are saying that they just made up all of this for views.
I don't care. I like tea, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
I just need to know
if more of season 2 is going to come out, or they're going to consider it season 3 and just put it out in the fall. Maybe do like a fall, spring kind of thing.
I don't know, but they need a part 2 of something.
Yeah. If they don't give us the continuation of this tea, I know you're pissed.
I think that they would be missing a huge like part of the fan base, or like it would be such a missed opportunity if they don't drop the tea within the next couple of months. I don't know if they will, because they're gonna have to compete with like Love Island, which is kind of wild. I mean, they're in 2 different networks, but they would be competing with Love Island,
right?
Because people are very invested. Me being one of them.
Yeah.
But I need them to drop it. Like, drop it today. Yeah. Like, I need it now.
Yeah.
So,
and the last episode said to be continued.
Yeah.
So
what are we continuing?
Yeah. Is it going to be a season 3 or a part 2 of season 2? Like, I need to know.
But what do you think happened? If I'm asking you in this point, post Sheena Shea's podcast, and let's be real, there is pictures of Sheena, Jesse, Brock, and Marciano all together.
You know, I was really, really fucking hoping that Jesse had not done this with Marciano and that she was just being set up. But since all roads do lead to Sheena, I think that Sheena's spilling the truth. Because why would she not spill the truth?
One thing about Sheena is that she may be like a lot of things, but she like does know a lot about people.
Yeah, she does.
Like, should they bring Sheena in? Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
Can you imagine?
She would lose it, and I think she would do it.
Yeah. I mean, she would do any show, I feel like, now.
Yeah. I wonder if she's going to be full-time in the Valley.
I kind of don't want her to, because I feel like the Valley is too packed right now, which takes us to our next topic, the Valley.
I need Janet to get fired. Janet Caperna is the worst person on reality television. Okay? You cannot be a villain, because I think she's a villain, and also be annoying and boring. Pick one. Okay? Be a villain, but be exciting. Be fun to hate. She's annoying as fuck. She's the worst. And the fact that she outed Nia for going to Al-Anon is crazy on television. It's supposed to be anonymous. That's my thoughts. I literally hate Janet more than anyone.
I know you do.
I literally hate her and her potato head. I cannot stand her. And I know that's mean, and I'm going to get dragged. And you can call me a potato head too. But I literally hate Janet so much. She's the worst. Like, you know how Zach hates Janet?
Yeah.
That's me. Me and Zach are like this.
Yeah. Janet is too much for me. I can't handle her. I watch The Valley and I just get anxiety from watching it.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think there's too many people. First of all, they need to cut the fat, cut Janet and Jason. I'm sorry. Jason's just there with Janet. And I don't mean fat because they're fat, but you know, like when you slim up the show, I really think that you need to cut Janet and Jason.
Let's cut Jax. It's been a couple of episodes without Jax, and quite frankly, we don't need him. We don't need him.
I would actually think he would lose his mind.
Well, they need to. He's not.
Honestly, though, as much as I always defend Brittany Cartwright, she's pissing me off too.
I know. The whole Nia and Brittany thing, I was just like, why are y'all ganging up on Nia? Like, you hid Jack's addiction to cocaine for years.
And we knew.
And it was the same vibe that basically Nia was giving with Danny being drunk and tired, because two things can be true at once. We said this on the last podcast. Why are you mad?
Yeah.
Like, now because you're going through a tough time, you want her to fucking ruin her shit so then y'all can be on the same boat? It's like such a weird mentality to have. Misery loves company.
Yeah. And then the conversation when Brittany had Nia over and they're, Nia sharing her life and her position and how she acts and stuff like that. And then, like, Janet was pushing a narrative by sharing that her ex had, like, addiction issues.
Yeah.
I know that maybe she was trying to be, like, thoughtful, but Janet doesn't have a thoughtful bone in her body.
Right. She's
so
a
like,
bitch.
it is a narrative that you're trying to push, that there's something that Danny's doing that's bad or something.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Danny's not in the wrong, because with the Jasmine situation, like, if Jasmine's upset about what happened, that's valid.
Yeah.
But Janet is a snake.
Yeah.
So I just think that Bravo should fire her.
Yeah.
They should fire her. She's annoying as fuck. She's not likable.
I see a lot of people that don't like Janet. That this is not new news.
Do people like Janet, or am I just a hating ass bitch? Because every time Janet is on my screen, she's pissing me off. And I'm not saying that Jason's a bad person, but like, how good of a person can you be if you're married to Janet?
Yeah.
She's just like, and the thing is, she was like, okay, on the after show for the Valley, Janet was saying that the only reason that Nia brought up that she was homeless as a child was to kind of avoid accountability and gain sympathy so they don't push on the Danny narrative. But Janet didn't allow people to hold her accountable last season when she was pregnant. So what is it?
She's a mess. It's only when it's things that benefit her, and then whenever it's people do the same shit that she does, she like goes off the rails.
She's very annoying, and I usually love a villain like a Christine Quinn, but she's not giving Christine Quinn.
No.
Like, you're not likable in any form or fashion.
Yeah.
You're just there. Let's cut Janet and Jason.
Yeah.
Like, everybody else can stay.
Except for Jax.
I don't think they're ever gonna catch it. Jax has like created the show too. Like, he's the one that pitched the idea for the Valley, apparently and allegedly. Like, there would be no show without Jax, unfortunately.
Damn. Then there's like Jesse and Michelle.
Oh my god.
What do you think about that whole situation? When he screamed in the pillow,
I think Jesse is okay. I know that people find Michelle to be annoying and doing the most. Like, when she had people vote him off, essentially the trip that he planned. I truly believe that Michelle became the worst version of herself because of Jesse. And people are like, like, she needs to control herself. Like, she needs to, like, not react. But, like, I would not be able to contain my anger if I had to deal with someone like Jesse. It would piss me off. Like, why are you fucking here? Annoying me again. Calling me a hooker. Like, these two people do not need to be on TV. Honestly, like, their situation's a little, like, you have a child. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that part is where I'm like, I draw the line. Like, I kind of like Jax and Brittany. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm not supposed to be watching their conversations because I'm like, there's a full child that you both share. You guys are never going to leave each other's lives. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me because I do understand that they're good TV, but I feel for Michelle to a certain degree because Jesse sucks. Can you imagine being married to someone like that?
No.
It seems like very exhausting.
Yeah.
And he's never going to let go of the fact that she cheated on him.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, you're over. Like, you're getting a divorce. At this point, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
And I think I truly believe he's still so in love with her. And he feels like she should be sad for what she did to him, but she's not. Like, she doesn't give a fuck. Like,
yeah.
But he probably cheated on her too. She said it. What were you doing when you weren't touching me, hugging me, loving me? Like, you were out all the time getting fucked up. He didn't change diapers when she was like, Isabella was like a baby. I'm sorry, if we have a baby together, you're a part of this team. Yeah. You're staying until the routine is clean.
Yeah.
Like, no. I truly feel for women who have children with men that will eventually make their life so much fucking harder.
Yeah.
Like, oh no. So I just feel bad for Michelle, but I also think sometimes I'm like, okay, then you could also exit the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then she's always talking about him being broke. So I'm like, are they both broke?
Yeah. Who do you think Hulu's gonna get? Not Hulu. Bravo's gonna get rid of?
Based on the seating chart for the Valley reunion, they're gonna pick Jessie, because Michelle doesn't bring drama, she just responds to it.
Right.
Jessie is a good reality TV star because he's a mess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that they're gonna keep him. And also,
do you think they're gonna keep her?
No. I think it's one or the other. I think for next season, it's going to be one or the other. I think Jax and Brittany, it'll go a couple of seasons before they decide if one goes or stays, which I don't think that Brittany would leave, to be quite honest. My perception of Brittany changed dramatically. I don't know what it is, but I'll get there in a second. I think that they're going to cut Michelle because Bravo is notorious for keeping men on the show.
Right.
Always. Bravo always sides with the men, which I think is so disappointing. But at the same time, they want ratings. Would you watch Michelle? Be honest.
No.
Would you watch Jessie?
Because he's a mess.
Exactly. So you're gonna.
But I also see. I don't know. I think that I would watch Michelle. But you're right. She only just reacts because of the shit that he does.
Yeah.
And if we want to watch mess, I would watch Michelle though. Like if the girls were like fucking teaming up together against the guys.
Yeah.
Like a girl's girl.
Yeah.
That shit did not happen. Fucking even Vanderpump Rules, so it's not gonna fucking happen now.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that they're testing with a larger cast because eventually they're gonna have to cut people. Like this is too big of a cast, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. Like Zach and Jasmine were friends of last season, and now we're seeing more of their lives. This is a very big cast. We have Brittany and
Jax.
Luke. No, Brittany and Luke. No, Brittany and Jax. Sorry, Kristen and Luke. Then we have Nia and Danny, Jessie and Michelle, Zach and
Jasmine.
Right? That's
Janet and Jason.
That's 12 people. That's too many people. Cut Janet and Jasmine. Or Janet and Jason. I cannot stand Janet. I'm okay with her being gone. Like, I have no interest in her life.
Yeah.
Like, if she were to share stuff, I don't care that she likes to go to Dave & Buster's. Go there instead of being on the show.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she's like best friends with everyone, which is crazy.
Not Kristen.
No, Kristen fucking hates her ass. And you know what? Team Kristen.
Yeah.
Kristen was the only one that stuck up for Nia. I honestly think that Janet's just jealous of Nia because Nia's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's like a wild take, but like Nia's very attractive. Like,
yeah.
And Janet looks like she rolled around in dirt. I'm sorry. I can't stand her. I know I'm being so mean. Okay, I need to relax. Sorry. Maybe I'll cut that out. And then they're trying to test like Sheena and Lala. So they're going to cut somebody.
I haven't seen Lala, really.
Sheena, I will accept. Because Sheena clocks in. You cannot tell me anything about Sheena that's...
All roads lead to Sheena.
All roads lead to Sheena, 1. And 2, Sheena always clocks in. Always. It doesn't matter what situation she's in. She's going to clock in. Usually she's on the wrong side of history. But Sheena is a great reality TV star. Lala, on the other hand, like, she's kept things from us. She's hidden things from us.
Yeah, she's a hider.
Sheena will put it all out there. Embarrassing, wrong, doesn't matter. She's going to put it out there.
Her tooth.
Literally. Literally. Do you remember when she was like crying to Adam about if he loves her and he was like no, and she was like, I bought you a penguin or whatever and an Apple Watch, and apparently she paid his rent. So Sheena's like, the delusion that Sheena feeds us, like, I feel like she gets a chance. Sheena always clocks in.
Yeah.
Lala, on the other hand, she can go. Tom Schwartz, it's fine. He just always looks like he has anxiety.
I know. He like disassociates so hard on the after show. He's like,
every time Jax talks and he's obviously wrong, Tom Schwartz is like, fuck. He's like, not like, again.
Why am I doing the after show with him?
Dude, yeah. I feel bad for Tom Schwartz. I feel like every time he's just like, my choices have left me in this position.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's my opinion on Sheena, my opinion on the Valley. Is there anything else that you have for us, sister, when it comes to that?
No, it's crazy. And we're only what, halfway through the season? How many episodes are we getting? How many episodes did we get last year?
I think it's like 12, 13.
Okay. We're like 6 in.
Yeah. They filmed the reunion early because Nia and Kristen both are giving birth in June.
Oh, shit.
Which they're giving birth in a couple weeks.
I'm so excited for them.
I know. It's Nia's 4th and Kristen's 1st.
I'm excited for Kristen.
I know. I'm so excited.
Not that I'm not excited for Nia, but like, I'm excited for Kristen.
I know. Kristen's wanted it for so long.
I know.
And you know what? Kristen, I always say this, but like, Kristen started Vanderpump Rules when she was my age. So I still have a chance to move to LA and become a server at Vanderpump. Sir, like, you know?
I wonder when the new show is going to come out.
I know, me too.
Or if it even is going to come out.
No, it is. They already picked like the servers and the cast. And it's being rumored, allegedly, that Lisa's like considering bringing some people from Vanderpump Villa to Sir. But I don't know how that will play out because it's just 2 different networks.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's allowed. But if she brings over anyone, it needs to be Hagen and Hannah. Like,
yeah,
everyone else can stay.
Yeah.
But last and not least, we have Summer House.
The season finale.
It was kind of boring.
It was boring until the very end.
Yes.
Once again, we're here talking about like Lexi's and Jesse's relationship, which should have fucking ended after toe sucking. Okay, I don't understand why we're even here. I don't understand why Sierra's getting dragged into this. I needed to see, Kyle posted a video on his TikTok of Sierra like dancing at the Halloween party. Why didn't we get more of that? Like, we focused too much on the wrong people. I'm sorry for being a season 1er. Okay, like her first season. I didn't want to see so much of Lexi. I didn't want to see so much of her family. Like, no hate to her. I think she's cute. I don't care to see her back on my screen. And I honestly don't even care to see Jessie back on my screen. Like, why can't I see more of the girls? More of the girls. Like, I needed a lot more of Paige. What do you mean this is all you gave me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that this season was very heavily around Lexi and Jessie. It would have been fine if they had sprinkled other shit in there.
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved to know more about Paige and Craig. And I know that's probably as much as she shared, given the circumstance. But I would have loved to see.
Well, in the trailer, she says something like,
I caught 2 bitches texting you. Blah, blah, blah.
And then we didn't see any of that.
I think it's because it's in the Secrets Revealed episode. So they're airing the reunion. I'm assuming they're going to talk about it at the reunion. That's my theory. And then they're going to reveal the conversation at Secrets Revealed, which is like an extra episode of the season. But I do think that this season was a flop for me. I do not give a fuck about Lexi and Jessie, but I had to care because it was the only thing we talked about.
Yeah.
It was the only thing we talked about.
The only thing we talked about.
And then Craig and fucking Kyle's beef for like 1 episode, which the season was like coming off really strong and then it just plateaued because all we talked about
was talking about Lexi and Jessie, and it just wasn't worth it in my opinion.
Past Toegate, it should have been over.
It should have been over. I feel like they held on to something that there was no need to hold on to.
Yeah. I do get where she's coming from in the sense that, like, you know, she doesn't want him to get away with it. And, like, she's sharing her side of the story. Because if you wrong me 1 week or a year, I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But, like, there comes a point.
Yeah, like, enough.
Like, she has done every fucking podcast except for ours.
I know.
Well, girl, come on our podcast.
I know. I'm just like, at this point, I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm annoyed. Like, okay, you spent 8 weeks together. How much fucking shit can you fucking talk about?
Yeah. But I do like that she's holding him accountable, though. Like,
yeah, no,
she's not letting him breathe. She said, I'm putting my foot on your neck and you're going to feel it.
But, you know, the trailer for the reunion came out and Sierra calls her out for basically talking about her in every fucking interview.
Yeah, it's so interesting that that's the route that she took.
Yeah. Like, whether you like or hate Sierra, like, what? No, I'm sorry. Like, I could hate Sierra, which I don't, but I could literally be like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm annoyed at this point. Like, I'm annoyed. Like, I understand that Jessie said things about Sierra. Maybe she flirted a little bit, or maybe she was, because she was like, okay, well, this is my friend, you know, they were dancing, whatever. But enough is enough. When he told her, hey, step back, she took a step back, did what needed to do. And I feel like at this point, like, they're dragging her in for no fucking reason. Like, leave Sierra alone. Like, I'm annoyed.
But I think Lexi is seeing it for the first time from her point of view on TV. And I wouldn't say that Sierra didn't flirt with Jessie. Like, there was a little flirting.
No, yeah, but I feel like
Yes,
it wasn't as serious to fucking like go on every fucking podcast and have Sierra be like the top fucking topic.
No, I agree, but they're like, I can't imagine how hurtful it was for her to watch it. You know what I mean?
Okay, well then she should not be on reality TV.
I know, but I'm just trying to see where like she's coming from.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to say that Sierra's wrong.
No,
but
I think like one thing would have been like if Lexi did 1 or 2. Lexi's been everywhere.
I know. She said world tour.
She said world motherfucking tour, bitch. Like, yeah. I'm just like, and I'm wanting to see what the fuck is going to happen at the reunion.
Yeah. Yeah,
but we did see that Lindsay gave birth.
Oh my God, she did give birth.
I know. And she looked fantastic after.
I know.
She looked so good. I love that, you know, Lindsay. I would love a show of like Lindsay and Amanda and Paige and Sierra and Gabby and like a show that just followed them around in the city. Like, I would love that.
Yeah. I don't need to watch the guys. Honestly, the guys are an afterthought for me on Summer House. It's always the girls. The girls always carry, but they always cater to the men. So I don't know if that will happen. But if they do that, I need them to cut Danielle from the roster if they have her on it.
Oh my God. Danielle is like that high school friend. Like, she wanted to, the way that she was talking to Lindsay and like the way she was talking about like the summer and stuff, I'm like, you are part-time. You were part-time of the part-time, bitch. Like, you want to be the it girl, you want to be a full-time caster, they cut you and then you're still here trying to pretend and you're still here trying to talk shit to Lindsay. Like, are you jealous? Like, what is it? Like,
she's Lindsay's op.
Yeah. And Lindsay needs to clock it.
Yeah. I fully believe that Danielle is Lindsay's frenemy. Like, Lindsay's op. She doesn't fully love Lindsay. I think she almost wants Lindsay to fail, or like she always wants to contradict Lindsay. Like Lindsay's the show. Like, I'm sorry, it's Lindsay, Paige, and Kyle. It's always been like that. It's been like that since Paige was on the show. It has always revolved around them, kind of, and like majority of everyone sees that. Danielle, I need you to be serious, queen. I know you were on the show for a lot of years, but you were just there as Lindsay's friend.
And then they cut you because you were so uninteresting.
And it was because you're annoying as well.
Yeah. Like, the way that she talks to Lindsay, I was just like,
that's not your friend.
Yeah. And, you know, she's just like that high school friend that goes back after high school. Like, she just wants to be the it girl so bad. Like, you're not it's, you give nothing. Nothing. Oh, absolutely nothing. No.
I can't stand Danielle and Janet need to like hang out. They're the same.
Yeah.
They're the same. Janet is the Danielle of the Valley. Yep. I'm making that statement right now. Janet Caperna is the Danielle of the Valley. Because Danielle sucks. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's like, and the thing is, like, she's Latina, so I want to like her so bad, but she's so annoying. Yeah. And I truly believe it's because her breakup, like, fucked her.
With?
Robert. Like, I think that she just, like, she was, like, tolerable before. Actually, no. But she was fine that season.
I prefer Gabby.
Oh my God, I love Gabby. If Gabby was given more airtime, she would be a fucking fan favorite, but they don't give a fuck about her.
I know.
Yeah. You know what's so sad, though? I saw on Emerald's Instagram, his dad passed away.
Oh, I saw that, too.
So sad.
Yeah.
And I find it so, like, it must be also really hard because me included, okay? Me fucking included. I was giving my opinion on Emerald a couple of episodes, and now I'm just completely 180 different opinion about him. Yeah. I feel bad for him. I feel like they did him dirty.
Yeah.
Like, if I came on a show and you're showing literally one version of me every week, and now everyone has an opinion on that version when there was like more to me than just that, and then you cut me out, why the fuck did you invite me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there comes a point, like, you can only be perceived so differently if people are showing you a certain way. Like, yeah, it's so annoying. But I mean, next week we're gonna see the reunion.
The reunion is next week?
Yes, dude.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
2 days from now. It's Monday.
Oh shit.
I know.
It's this week?
Yes.
Are there different parts?
Yes, there's 2 parts, I believe. And then we get the Secrets Revealed episode.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
I know. We get tomorrow the Valley. We get Wednesday, we get the reunion. And then Friday we go to Miami. What a week. What a week.
What a week.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to the Morning Chisme podcast. Everybody wish my sister a happy 54th birthday. She looks great and a day over 52. And like always, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, Morning Chisme pod. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.